from Colorado. It is July 31st. As you can see, all the press has left. There's one more truck left from CNN here at the courthouse and the jail. They were here to cover the James Holmes hearing. As I stated yesterday, the press wasn't allowed into the courtroom, but no cameras, except that the cameras that are already in the courtroom that we pay for. So everybody's breaking down and going home for now. It really is a shame that Judge Sylvester banned our press from inside the courtroom, but it's not a surprise, unfortunately. At this point, what I'm going to do is try anyway to go in front of the courthouse and possibly the jail and hold up a couple of signs. We do have a police officer watching us right now. There's been some pretty strange things happen just since I started covering this part, but we are at least going to try to exercise our rights and our free speech without being arrested. So anyway, this is just to show you this part of it. All the camera crews and from all over the country and locally are all broken down, having been banned from filming inside the courtroom by Judge Sylvester. Hi everybody, it's Regina from Colorado. It's the 31st, Tuesday, and you got a little bitty clip when I was at the courthouse showing that all the press had left. And then what happened is we got quite a bit of film in front of the courthouse and got to hold up some signs after that without getting arrested. But unfortunately, the video quality was not good enough. It let off Sheriff Sullivan and is now making a big deal like he's going to really go. We're back home, and I'm going to try to just repeat what I did at the courthouse. The only difference being that there were several people coming in and out, many of them looking like they were there to have to pay tickets and go to court, and did get to do a little bit of outreach. But anyway, let me just kind of start again so that you guys know what was going on. Again, we were trying to show, since yesterday when they banned all the cameras from the courtroom of every single press person, from local to, all the national press. Anyway, so they were all set up. They're all gone now, at least for now, for that hearing for James Holmes, the shooter, alleged shooter, whatever. So we were kind of down there to cover that a little bit, trying to be very careful, obviously, not to get arrested. Lots of strange things happening just between being there yesterday and today. So didn't push our luck. It's also about to rain. And decided not to go back to the courthouse today to redo this. So here we are, just on our porch, and I just want to let you guys know what was done. First of all, after I kind of went over the press being all knocked off, I did get to stand in front. I did get to stand in front of the courthouse jail right next to each other and get to mention, about the cameras being banned from inside the court. And got to talk a little bit about that, and also bring up again that it's Judge Sylvester's court. It's our court, but and one more time, and the reason I keep repeating it is because I'm never going to let it go. This is the same judge that covered the Sheriff Sullivan case when he was busted in November and let this hero sheriff, meth dealer, child rapist, probably murderer, on and on, gave him 6 months. And he's out amongst our children that he preyed upon, 13-year-old that he had a menage a trois with, I know you guys have heard it, but I'm never going to let anybody forget it. Put all of his drug dealers in charge of security at my daughter's school and others. So anyway, got to do some more outreach about that and not let anybody forget that this tough judge that's now got the case with the shooter is certainly going to use this opportunity to make himself sound like he's real tough and come down on this guy, which he should. But let off his buddy, Sheriff Sullivan, 6 months. And he's already out, by the way. One more time, the jail that was named after Sullivan, and then they ripped the sign down the next day when it came out in the press. So anyway, got to talk about that and talk to some people. Cops and stuff were hovering. They have no respect whatsoever for our rights, that's for sure. Then I did get to mention about this other judge named Judge Olada. She's a female judge in criminal court. This is completely unrelated. I'm not going to go into exactly everything about her because I do want to show grace and hopefully, you know, that she just sees the error of her ways and resigns before, you know, we have to go forward with anything as far as impeachment or whatever our rights are. But to kind of give you a little bit of history on this particular judge, this is the one that tied up the court system for a year and a half in a case involving me, where I was accused of a crime for walking my dog too close to a porch. Long story short, was assaulted in the left side of my head where I already had problems from chemotherapy. Anyway, spit all over, did absolutely no crimes. They spent a year and a half, and me standing my ground, her knowing full well that I was innocent. It's not just me. There's lots to come on this woman. But like I said, I don't want to give her information yet or anything else, just her name, and to let you have an idea of this is to come too. Took false police reports, false affidavits, a cop getting up and lying under oath. The supposed witnesses, victims, failing to appear in court, lying to the magistrate. It goes on and on. But this time I didn't back down. This was really the last straw of why I'm here anyway. And never, ever, ever gonna back down. Like I said before, lots of suspicious things going on around here. Definitely trying very hard to intimidate me and scare me, but I have a lot stronger faith than that. I'm not afraid of them anymore, and in the end, justice and righteousness is going to win out if we all stand together. So I'll close this for today with just again mentioning that I'm reporting to you from Arapahoe County, Colorado, with all this press again in our county, now with the shooter. And, you know, between that and the Judge Sullivan thing, which they're, by the way, everybody should go on and Google Judge Sullivan, not Judge Sullivan, excuse me, Sheriff Patrick Sullivan, and you'll notice that there was a surveillance tape done of him during the bust, which they were forced to do, him handing a young man trying to get off meth a pair of red underwear, and then handing him the meth, a very sick, perverted video, and then, mysteriously, it was blurred. So you can still find it online if you Google Sheriff Sullivan. I apologize for saying Judge Sullivan. The judges are all of his buddies. And just, I did get a chance to mention, you know, these are our public employees. She needs to resign. She needs to step down. Obviously, Judge Sylvester does. Boy, we'll be seeing a lot of him. So just remember, I live here. I've had way too many experiences with a system I thought was there for me and for my daughter, have put us in imminent danger repeatedly, and now seems to be after us. I don't know how else to put it. But again, there's power in righteousness. I certainly believe that in the end, God has the final answer, and I'm not afraid of him. Thank you, Cop Walk. Thank you, all you guys at Free Keene. You're why I'm not afraid anymore. Bad.